And we do start 10 TV News at 4. First with some breaking news. Just over an hour ago, a plane flying from Tennessee to Akron landed in a cornfield in Reynoldsburg. Take a look at this map here. It's right off Taylor Road in Licking County near Route 40. 10 TV has been on the scene there for over an hour. And reporter Bryn Caswell joining us now from that cornfield. Bryn, who have you been seeing out there responding to this?
Hi there, Angela. So Ohio State Highway Patrol is here. They are investigating. They're actively talking with the pilot, who is still here on scene with his plane and is not injured at all from this emergency landing. I want to step out of the way and give you a look here at the plane that's still here. Again, the pilot is safe. There are no reported injuries this afternoon. And as you can see, it was a very successful emergency landing. This plane appears to be untouched. And I did go over and I did speak to the pilot. He didn't want to talk on camera, but he seems to be in good spirits. He just told me he ran out of fuel and shrugged his shoulders. Now, I also spoke to the man who owns the farm here where this plane had to do its emergency landing. He tells me he was at the supply store up the street when he heard sirens coming from his farm, and then he drove home and he saw this with a plane in his cornfield. And this is what he had to say. Take a listen.
He just said he turned the wrong, didn't have the right tank of fuel turned on, and but there was a fence line back there that he just barely cleared it, and it almost snagged, but he was really fortunate.
And that was Joe Bauman speaking, who owns this farm here. And he tells me, get this, he says this is not the first time a plane has crashed on his family's farm. He says in the 1960s, a similar situation happened, but closer to the home, further up here on this property. But again, today we can report that there are no injuries from this emergency landing. The pilot is here. He's okay. Ohio State Highway Patrol remains here on scene investigating. I'm told in the next hour or so, crews are going to come here. They have to break down the wings off this plane, and then it will be towed off the property for further inspection. But other than that, everyone here seems to be in pretty good spirits. This could have been a lot worse.